I'm not going to tell you where the tracker is because that kind of defeats the object. However, that means that if our van has disappeared from wherever we parked it, welcome everybody, Russ McDonough, aka the Nomadic Veteran, and welcome to this week's video of Van Life 101, where essentially I'm trying to give you tips, tricks, hacks, call it whatever you will, about van life and how to make your van life journey easier. The way we make it a little bit more fun is I have to do it in 101 seconds or 1 minute 41. This week's video we're going to talk about security. So, without further ado, Gibbo, start the clock. First thing, deadlocks. Right, so before we even started van life, I knew that I wanted deadlocks fitted on vans. Vans are notoriously easy to break into. Now, the reason I've always wanted deadlocks on every single door on the van is because they're not a spring mechanism, which means you can't pick them. They're like really thick bits of bolt, and the only way you can actually get into it is by using that key or by using machinery. Now, if you're a would-be thief, you're not going to be wanting to draw attention to yourself by getting pieces of kit out to get through this deadlock. So it's a really good bit of kit. Yeah, I can't say enough about deadlocks. Get them fitted. Next one, about deadlocks as well, is you can only open them from the outside. So if someone was to get into your van through glass, which is a weakened part of the van, they can't then unlock it from the inside, which means they've got to climb back out of a broken shards of glass. Now, if they have managed to get into the van, one thing you want to do is make sure they can't drive the van away. Highly suggest getting a steering lock or a pedal lock. We've gone for the steering lock purely because of the visual deterrent. Someone walking past, thinking about getting into your van, they see that, bright yellow, you can't miss it. It just puts them off, and hopefully, without sounding mean, they move on to someone else's van. I know that sounds mean, but it is what it is. Anyway, with that peace of mind, knowing that they actually can't drive your van away, all they're going to do is steal stuff, which I know is not ideal, but it is what it is. Now, worst case scenario, they have managed to steal your van or your car or whatever, and you're pretty threaders. The last thing I'd say is we've got a tracker installed in ours. I'm not going to tell you where the tracker is because that kind of defeats the object. However, that means that if our van has disappeared from wherever we parked it, we can keep an eye on it, we know where it is, and then we can tell the police, and hopefully we can go recover our van. That is about it, and I'm well within the time. Cheers. Right guys, that's time. Really quickly brushed over that. Obviously, security on vans, you could go mega in depth. There's far more ways of securing your van than that, but those are the three things which we've got on our van, which just gives us a little bit more peace of mind. Anyway, admin. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, please. If you'd like to comment on what you think of our security on the van, maybe on other things you think we should do for the security of our van, leave a comment below. If you want to share this video far and wide, please do. It really helps us. And of course, subscribe to the channel. That would mean the world to us, and again, that helps our channel. Anyway, until then, or until next week, Liz? Look, you got me onto Jane the Virgin, that's got me onto Rogelio, Rogelio's got me onto being a diva.